girls, 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 girls all have something to say. Some say their emotions get in the way. Some like them big, some like them skinny. Oh, girls, who's come this way? We must unite, this is a place. You don't have to show your face. Girls, I'll be a lady of today. Say what you
Welcome to Unsported, where you can say what you want to, because God knows we will.
Yes,
right?
we will.
So we are back here in 2014, and let's just cheers.
Cheers,
to
ladies.
2014.
Woo!
Bring it in the
It's
new
been a
year.
whole year for us now, and in Ravio. So we thank everybody.
Bonnie, Chuck,
Bonnie,
Matt,
Chuck, Matt,
our
everybody.
great new set.
Our awesome new set. And Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, so in the new year, tonight, we are going to be discussing some of the things that have already happened in the new year.
This is a
Yeah, there we are again. Can't get enough of us. So, 2013. Let's just rewind.
Yeah, rewind.
for a little bit. And
Okay.
I think it deserves a small review. You
Little
know,
recap.
A lot of things
a little
happened.
recap, and everybody's always. Let's just talk a little bit about what sucked. Like what sucked in 2013. And you said specifically, Sandy. Sandy
Yeah.
sucked.
That was October, right?
Yeah, that was 2013. I mean, Superstorm Mania.
And
then,
Sandy
Actually, no, that was no.
That was 2013. Are we that bad?
2012.
Stop! No, it wasn't. No, it was last year. Oh no, it was 2012.
2012.
Nemo sucked.
Nemo sucks.
We got it.
Not
Right?
the movie, but Nemo.
God, that was
Nemo
The
year
tropical
over a
storm
year ago.
Nemo.
Yeah. I got to tell you, when this last
God, I really
snowstorm
thought it was all
passed,
Sandy.
I thought that it was a possibility.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the heck is going on here? But there were. I mean, for me, personally, what sucked was losing my job. That sucked.
Ah,
Yeah.
it happened 2013.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's kind of sunk. What
Yeah.
about for you?
I
Or did you have a great year? Because if
I had a
nothing
good
sucked,
year.
that's great.
had a good year.
What about you, Bob?
I mean, I had a good year, but I was trying to start a new business, and now it's going to come in 2014, which that's okay.
Yeah,
Just took me some
yeah.
more time.
But that sucks a little.
Yeah, it does.
The things aren't on
But I'm
plan.
starting off in a new year, so that's
good.
okay.
So that's the
okay.
positive.
And I'm always good on even numbers, not on odd.
Oh, look at that.
I've always been like that since I was a kid. It always has to be even numbers, and I'll be successful that year. If it's an odd number, I'm not successful in money.
I'm going with that because I'm having a good year.
Yeah.
this
So there you
year.
go. Mm-hmm.
How about what was great?
I had a baby.
Oh
That's right.
yeah.
Ann had a baby. Doesn't she look slim?
Oh,
She
please.
does. You
She's
look
getting
great.
back. She's getting back.
Come on.
I'm getting back. I
You're
was going to
getting
say that the body, that was one thing that sucks.
That sucks.
2000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does.
It really
And-
sucks.
And getting up early
Yeah.
with the baby.
Yeah,
that kind
although
of
he's a
stuff.
very good sleeper, so I can't complain
Oh, that's
about that.
good.
He's a very good sleeper. But the whole body thing really sucks.
It's really not
Especially
fair.
your second, 5 years after your first is, like, it's
'Cause you
hard getting
forget.
back.
Yeah. You forget.
And we're a
you
little
think-
older.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
But it comes off, and I think it's important that everybody knows that it takes time.
It comes
And-
off, but it also melts.
Yeah.
Your body melts.
Well, it's really like, I'm seeing it like a balloon. It's really like you see it start deflating. I'm like, okay, a little bit better.
Yeah.
A little bit better. I only look 3 months pregnant now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's so unbelievable in your wardrobe where you could see you start
Have it
when you're
curves.
pregnant. Well, when you're first pregnant and
Yeah.
like you're looking just chubby and not pregnant, there's certain clothes you can
Yeah.
wear. You know?
Yeah.
Like maternity clothes don't work. You need like your fatter
your
clothes.
fat clothes.
Right.
You got, you're
And
in your
then-
fat section of your wardrobe.
Yeah, totally. And then
Who
there's
wants to
those
be
maternity
there?
clothes that like all of a
Yeah.
sudden finally look cute, you know?
Right,
And then
right,
it does
yeah.
the reverse on the way out. You know, like I could still wear some maternity things, you know?
Oh, we all can, Ann. We all can.
I mean, nothing's worse than when you get dressed and you think you're good and you feel good, and then you turn to the side right before you're about to walk out, and you're like, damn it.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
That happens a lot to me these
I know.
days.
Yeah.
Happens to all of us. Or you're having a really great time, and then all of a sudden you go back and you see a picture of yourself, and you're like, I was so happy.
Photoshop. You know what I'm having a problem with is that I feel like I'm like what I was at 26, but I'm so not.
I know.
know.
I think we're all having that
I
mess
really feel
in our
that way.
heads.
Like I get dressed and I'm like, woo, I feel great, and then I'm like, oh, like you said, I go into the women's room, I'm like, oh my God, and the gray hair, I can't keep up.
Yeah, I just started recently with gray
Yeah,
hair.
me too.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I noticed like 1 or 2 little outings.
please,
I'm
don't
like,
even.
wow, I'm
And-
plucking them, but you know, I mean,
You shouldn't do that.
Oh, really?
And they're wiry.
Yeah,
the
they're
gray
wiry,
hairs.
like
Yeah.
the gray, old gray, wiry hair.
I
Yeah.
have like, it's terrible.
And
anyway.
soon we're getting to the age where you got to go for a tune-up too, like a facial tune-up.
Oh yeah, no,
Like a little
I'm gonna be
tune-up.
going. Yeah,
That'll
be my
next.
2014.
Yeah, I'm going for
I'm
a
going
tune-up.
to tune up around here, definitely.
yeah. I told you you should.
Totally tuning up.
And how are you there since
Yeah.
the baby?
You know, things are definitely a little different.
Yeah.
Coughing is always a scary thing.
Oh,
a big
'cause you were
sneeze.
natural.
A big sneeze.
You were el natural for the childbirth.
Yeah.
A real good laugh could throw you all night.
You could change your pants if they're
That's
real
what
good
I
laugh.
mean.
I know.
Like something happened recently. I think we were all laughing. Me, my husband, my son. I'm cracking up. I go upstairs. I'm like, Jesus. I go run upstairs. He goes, what's the matter? I'm like, I peed my pants. I'm like, really peed my pants.
Yeah, you pee your pants as an adult.
Does that go back?
No.
Oh.
You got to get it fixed or you got to...
I can get it fixed.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, they
There's a
have
surgery.
the mommy makeovers, and that's part of it.
They make you look nice and
Yeah.
young.
They plump them. They have a thing that can plump.
No.
Yeah,
yeah.
you could get plumper here and here.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh yeah. It's a laser. It's like it
Yeah.
actually
Uh-huh.
it makes it like plump up.
Interesting.
works.
I just know that from the Beverly Hills Housewives. I mean, I don't know
I
firsthand.
can't believe that.
You know, I can't afford that yet, girls. I will get it. I just can't afford it.
I got to get everything all fixed up first, like get in shape, lose my last pounds, and then
Well,
I'll start
yeah.
worrying about
If
real
I get it done, I'll ask you if it looks any better.
Oh yeah, no.
Hey,
Yeah.
guys! What do you think?
Right now, it's a very bad cave.
I know.
It's disgusting.
It
What
really,
can you do?
know, and I feel like I didn't really realize it until that movie, This Is 40, and the woman was talking about it. I'm like, oh, God, that is true, kind of.
It's so bad.
Really
It really
bad.
is.
Anyway,
And-
speaking
and-
of-
well, all right, let
Go ahead.
me just say for the record, if you've got some questions, call in tonight. We're back, so we want to definitely talk to everybody. We know it's been a minute that we've been, out and about, but 855-446-7284 in radio, and just give us a holler. Let us know what's going on in your New Year world and what your New Year resolution is, because we're going to get into that soon. So that's one of the topics, and we'll talk to you.
Yeah, or you could send
Oh,
us
yeah.
a little
Little chat.
little iChat.
And be nice.
Yes.
It's a new year.
Yeah. Turn over a new leaf
Yeah.
in the new year.
Don't be mean.
So did you make any resolutions?
Well, that's what I was going to ask. I'm usually very against them, because I think it's
Setting
silly.
yourself up for failure.
Yeah, and it's just like you're typical, but I really this year, I was just telling Barb, me and my husband got the PX90. I know I'm like 4 years behind the trend,
Yeah.
but have you ever done it?
You probably could have borrowed that.
Somebody could have just downloaded it. Seriously, they could have made a
Yeah,
copy
you
for
could
you.
just go to YouTube and
Yeah,
probably
and then just get the
gotten it there.
segments and
That's when we got each
put
other
them
for
together.
Christmas. It was like $130.
I know.
Yeah.
You got it? Oh.
Yeah, we could have
That's
gave
what
it
I'm
to you.
saying.
Why don't you just return it? You have 30
How'd you
days.
feel
Whole set.
after the first time
I
you
haven't
did
done it yet because we just got the things.
Because it's the new year.
I'm really holding up to this. That's what I'm saying. Not saying it's a resolution.
And so you're going to do your diet as well as
Yes.
exercise?
Did
in
you
the new
follow
year?
the diet to the T, what they say, or you just ate right?
You don't need to worry about your diet if you actually stick to that.
I'm going to eat right. I want to eat right. Like, I totally wanted one of those munchkins, but I didn't eat it.
Well, one of the things that we're supposed to be hearing about in 2014, and it's going to bloom and blossom, is slow food. Slow food.
Slow food.
Slow food,
What's
yes.
slow food?
So this is something everybody's going to be hearing about. Instead of fast food, if you go and you look, you'll see that there's all sorts of states and people that participate, and it's basically like farming your own food, and it's called slow food. So you buy food that's organic, that's pesticide-free. And another thing in 2014 that people are going to be straying away from is bottled water. So like,
I get
you
that,
know,
though.
you'd see people with bottled water and you were cool, but now
No, it's totally taboo.
it's not green to be having bottled water because...
So what are we going to do about
Well,
that?
and I'll tell you the other reason why
What
it's
do we
not
do
good to
about
have
water?
bottled water.
Then
What
You
happens
take
is
your bottled water and you put it in a different...
yeah.
and you look cool. Because my house isn't filtered, so
No,
yeah.
no, same thing, but I'm just saying the reason why they're also getting away from bottled water is because what happens is the shipping methods, it gets so hot
Yeah.
that the plastic, all of the chemicals get into
I
the
know
water,
that, yeah.
and we're drinking that.
And the
So
other,
you don't know.
Yeah.
So what do? Get a Brita?
I guess.
I would get alkaline. I would switch my whole place to alkaline.
But it's like $5,000 if you wanted to get purified water in your house, and not everybody can do that. So that's why I buy the bottled water, which I guess
Yeah.
isn't that great anyway.
You know, I gotta
Yeah,
tell
but they're
you.
just saying that, like you know.
Yeah, and it's the fuel costs
Of the
that
delivery that's
yes,
maybe
that
it's so
isn't
expensive.
green. You know, I mean, I still go to the grocery store and buy $400 worth of food I put in a plastic bag.
Yeah.
So I just can't do that.
I know.
I'm like, I'm sorry.
No, it's hard. I mean, do you guys put things in the microwave with plastic?
No.
Okay, I don't. But
I think
you
most
know,
people know that.
No, but you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
A lot of people just put the plastic right in.
Well, I feel that way about microwaves and like I feel like that's one big thing. Like
We don't
the
even know what
growth-
it's doing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, in the children today, all the stuff that's coming out with these babies with autism or this or that. I mean, this is totally just my own head. But that's one big thing that when we were kids, we never had. We didn't eat stuff from a microwave. We didn't.
No.
You know what I mean? So now you're pregnant, eating food out of a microwave. Like, what is
Right.
that doing? when
Yeah,
you're-
who
Well,
knows?
I remember when my first child was small, all the moms took the plastic bottle, and this was before BPA-free
my God.
bottles, and they would put them in the microwave
We all
to
did.
heat
We
up.
all did.
And when the microwave first came out, and I was saying this not too long ago, because a lot of people don't know too that you do stick certain things in the microwave. We all do it.
right.
We stick
Yeah.
certain things. We flash our food,
Yeah.
and instead of waiting the 12 or 15 seconds, you ever see somebody just like open the microwave and you're like, whoa, you know, it's bad enough for using it. And you open it
Yeah.
up like this. But my grandparents used to put popcorn in the microwave, and then they would be like this.
Like, watch
waiting for it to finish popping.
Right.
And,
They
you
were
know, they were
blowing.
enamored by the microwave.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they was waiting
That was
for
TV.
it to finish
That was
popping.
TV dinners like in the 60s
Yes,
now with the
yeah.
80s of the microwave. That was like the
Yeah.
big thing.
Yeah.
I know.
And then there was
we
a
didn't even have
while
a
where
microwave for a
people
while.
couldn't heat things up without a microwave.
Yeah.
Like, you know? I mean, if I got a kitchen again, I would think like I wouldn't even get the microwave, but you sort of
It's-
need
it's-
one. You
it's-
kind of need.
Yeah.
a little
I mean, you
bit.
know, well, that's what's funny because even leftover macaroni, my husband was saying, like when we were growing up, we would throw it back on the stove and heat it
Right.
up that way.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you'd throw it in the microwave.
And I
Yeah.
guess you'd have to add water, right?
No, you just throw it in with the
Just throw
sauce,
it
like
in,
almost
little
like in a
sauce.
frying pan.
You always
You're
gotta
like,
make sure you
yeah.
put the sauce on top.
Yeah, like that's what they would do. Yeah, so you don't even.
See, I don't even remember what we used to do.
Right.
you know.
But like we can remember when there was no cell phones. These generations now can't even
Right.
understand that it's only been 20 years since we've had phones.
My kid said to me the other day, "What's a cassette?"
Oh my God.
I was like,
That was like us with an 8-track.
"What's a cassette?"
Yeah.
I was like, "I think we have some still." They were like, "What do you do with this?"
Yeah, like we have Lisa Cole Jam,
Right,
TKA.
Yeah. Remember you used to get
everything.
like the back of a fork
We got freestyle.
and turn it back
Yes,
if it came
yeah,
out,
came out.
and if it broke.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
Forget it.
screwed.
You know, yeah. Or
You know?
that's how you cut and pasted music. Did you ever
Yeah.
do that?
Uh-huh.
You know? And
Yes.
tape it.
Yeah.
Tape it with a piece
Donna,
of
you were
Scotch
ahead of your own
tape.
time, huh?
I know. I was so digital. Right? It's like crazy the stuff you do. They say that also 2014, what we're going to be seeing this year is 3D printing.
Have you? I don't get
3D
it.
print.
What is
So
that all
not-
about? What's going on
They
with
had.
that?
I saw a sample at like Staples.
Work?
I think they had it.
Oh, of 3D printing?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like.
It's going to happen though.
Yeah, it's happening. You can
Yeah,
buy it.
yeah.
But what? Like, so you could like if you come up with the design, you can make a glass and you print it and it comes out.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's the whole idea behind
And
it.
actually, instead of printing on a
So it's
paper,
a
you-
prototype. You're
It's like
basically
a
making a
prototype.
prototype. So if you have an invention and a thought, you could actually prototype your own invention.
You know, I don't know the
That's amazing.
material.
And
It's
no,
like it's like
a foam.
like a plastic.
But
like
but like as you as a graphic artist, right? You can actually design something.
yeah, but like what? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't. What would
It's
I do?
gonna
Like
be
there, they had a
something.
sample of like glasses, like regular glasses. that you put-
glasses?
Yeah, like They had the little, you
Yeah,
put
what,
them
really,
on.
what
I'm like,
could you
why
make?
do I
You can
need
make a
that?
cup. You
Yeah.
can make a plate. Are you going to make a car seat? Or are you going to make a, like...
I don't know.
You
Like
can't
that.
make
I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't know if that's
What
what
the limitations
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
But we're going to be seeing more of that.
That'd be interesting to see
2014.
what happens with that.
Another thing.
on Grey's Anatomy, they're making like,
Yes,
oh, yes.
yes, yes.
So that I
yes.
could see something like that.
But they were saying, as far as like parenting, and this is for all the moms out there, it was very much like when you speak to your kids, don't do that, soft voices, don't yell at your
inner voice.
children. You would never hit your child.
No.
Like, all that kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
what are they saying for
I mean, I had a
2014?
wooden spoon and I'm
Yeah.
fine. But, or a belt. Your
Yeah.
father would be like, hey, and you'd be like, run the other way.
Or the hair
But,
pulling.
yeah.
I love the mapina while
Yeah.
they're getting the wooden spoon, whack.
Yeah, but we listen.
Right.
My mom would just throw anything in her hand.
Yeah, I mean, my mother take a shoe off and
Yeah.
But anyway, and then that was frowned upon for a really long time, and they're saying in 2014 it's called shotgunning a beer parenting.
Oh, yeah?
So, yeah, shotgunning a beer parenting.
Woo, I'm liking where this is going.
Yeah.
And the idea is that when your kid is bad or doesn't do something you like, you would go and shotgun a beer. And it's not so much in the literal sense, but you would be doing something that your kid won't want to see and you don't like. And the
Wait,
theory
I'm-
behind it is
What are you? Your kid's doing something bad, and what
kids
do you do?
doing something bad. So say Junior's acting up.
Right.
Junior,
Go shotgun a beer.
you shotgun
So
a
I'm
beer.
going to smoke
Yeah.
pot in front of them? And
No, listen. It's a
shoot
theory.
somebody and
Okay, go ahead. So
It's
you
a
go,
theory.
you physically go and shotgun a beer.
No, you don't
Okay.
physically do it. You
Okay.
could.
Okay.
But the idea is you shotgun a beer, you do something they don't like, because kids these days need to understand that things are going to happen, you're not going to like it, and you need to get over it and move on. And that's like the theory or the premise behind shotgunning a beer parenting.
I don't get it.
I
don't
like
understand
just
what
to
you're
say,
saying.
listen, shut up, be quiet, and
That's
move on.
shotgunning a beer parenting.
Wow.
That's exactly what I'm
That's
saying.
what I do
It's just
now.
putting a theory that's supposed to sound cool.
Okay.
No more pussyfooting around your
Right.
kids.
No. That's
Do you know
how I
what I'm
feel.
saying? No more
Well, it's funny,
making their world
Right.
so great. This is the world. This is what it is. This is what happened. Move
Get
on.
over it. Right.
And that's it.
It's funny. We were in the car one day recently with my father-in-law, my husband, the baby, and Anthony. Now my son's 5, so he wanted to sit, whatever the stupid situation. He wanted to sit next to the baby. He didn't want to be sitting in this spot, whatnot. So we're going back and forth, like, just sit there, be quiet, whatnot. So now Michael's like explaining. Anthony gets into this whole reasoning why he wants to, and the whole time my father-in-law is sitting there, right? And like my husband's like, can you believe like the theories that he comes up with there, or like the reasons why?
Yeah.
And my father-in-law was like, I don't know, because if that was you, we never would have had that conversation. Like
Exactly.
when you were a kid, it was
But
like,
you're
you're
gonna
sitting
get
there,
to, 'cause I said so.
Right, that's it. You're
That's
sitting
what
there,
they're
that's it.
saying.
And that's what I was saying. And like I'm very that way. I'm not
that's good.
negotiating.
Yeah.
No, me
That's
neither.
it.
No
because
is a
I
no
told
is a
you,
no. That's
because
it.
I'm the mother.
Yeah. Mhm.
Like my son recently came downstairs. I said, Anthony, sit down. Daddy's doing work downstairs. It's time for dinner. Sit down. And he went downstairs. I said, who do you think you are? I am the mother.
Exactly.
Sit down for
Exactly.
dinner, or you're going to bed without it.
Yeah.
That's it. But yeah, that's what I think has happened.
Yeah, and a lot of that generation before,
Yeah.
after us, is that entitlement.
Yes.
And that's got to stop.
And
So
that's what's
2014.
I love
no
it.
more entitlement.
I love it.
You
Done
know?
with the entitlement.
Yeah.
I'm
'Cause
so
it
sick of
was
hearing
like
that
if-
word in the nation
Yeah.
that we live in.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what's going on.
Even these kids out of college, like I'm seeing all the young kids at my job, like they really think they're entitled to
To stuff,
everything.
yeah, everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Or what are you going to do for me?
Yeah. What's in
Yeah,
it for me?
right.
Nothing. You're going to do it because you're supposed to.
Right. I've been working
And
for 18 years. If my boss said to me, Ann, every night you have to bring this recycling bin downstairs and empty the garbage. Okay. You know?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
You got to keep
Like,
that job.
I don't care. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. Like, that's what my boss is telling me to do. You do it. It's part of my job. That's it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well.
So let's do that. 2014.
Yes, I
Make the
love
world
it.
a better place.
I like it.
Yeah.
Right?
No more messing around.
No is no. No is not a soft yes.
Yes, a soft yes.
It's like, come on, really?
And the needling, and that's
Yeah.
why kids do that. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
To see.
It is.
But one other thing they were saying is like a part of a trend is, a lot of people now we have Netflix,
Yes.
Hulu, whatever. And, people
Binge
sit
watching?
down. Yes.
terrible.
Binge watching.
It's
Yeah.
terrible.
Wait, binge watching?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
like,
thought.
because now you have a season.
Like you sit down for hours, you can't stop.
Because
Like we started Sons of Anarchy, me and my husband, when I was on maternity leave.
Okay.
Like we'd watch one episode, two
And then you go to
episodes,
the
three.
Yes.
We started at 9 o'clock one time, and then it would be like midnight. We're like, okay, this is the last one.
Wow.
And then it would end, and we'd be like,
Right, yeah,
we gotta see the next one. Right.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
So
Wow.
now they say in 2014, what we're going to be seeing is disgusting previewing. So instead of binge watching TV, a lot of people, because these things are on demand, are going to look at something for 2 seconds and decide
Whether
whether
they
they
wanna watch
like
it.
it or not. So it's going to go faster. They think there's going to be a turnaround. on
What do you
that.
mean?
Like, because you have access to things on demand,
Right.
et cetera, that they're not going to give it just due. So you just give it a quick preview and you make a quick decision
Whether
on
you
whether
like
you
it or
like
not.
it or
Want to
not.
watch the next one?
Well, I
Yeah.
think that's part of the
Disgusting
problem.
previewing, they're going to call it.
Yeah, but I think that's part of the problem because you remember like years ago when we watched Friends and we watched all those different shows, like there really weren't that many new shows. Like now it's a constant
Yeah, can't
turnover.
keep up.
Well, not even that so much. It's because of what we've been doing is that we get stuck on a series and then either we put it on DVR, right? Or we record it, so we watch it for a later
Put
time.
it on the VCR.
Right, the VCR. And so now you don't even pay attention to what's on TV anymore.
Yeah.
You know? And then the whole reality came into the world. And we all thought that was going to be gone. That was going to be 15 minutes of fame. Well, Bravo is Brava.
Yeah. And how many commercials do you actually sit through these days? You know? There's got to be, and there's still so much
Yeah.
money. I mean, except for the Super Bowl, those
Yeah, that's-
Super Bowl spots.
right.
But I mean, if you have to sit through a commercial, you're like, oh, you're pissed.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I think speaking of commercials, I think the only way I see a commercial is through my son. Like he'll tell me, "Oh, I saw that." You know, he actually told me. He's like, "Ma, what was it?
You should get-
Was it all? No, he told me. Was it Allstate? One of those insurance companies.
The Geico? Mayhem?
No.
He taglined you?
Yeah, he goes to me. He goes, Allstate. You lose all your stuff, they replace it. But I was like, what are you talking
Travelers.
about?
Yeah.
But did you see the one where like the woman was like Spider-Man kind of?
Yes,
so it caught
that's
his
Travelers.
It's Travelers.
Right, right.
Yeah, they replace it all.
Yeah.
So, but it caught his eye because on those channels because I put on 1, 2, 3 or whatnot, and he
Yeah, yeah,
watches
yeah. Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
have
yeah.
commercials, so that's here.
That's
right here
true.
through my
Speaking
son.
of commercials, let's just see if we can gear up a clip.
Yes.
Matt, if you can gear up the Old Spice clip. This was a commercial that is probably one of the most bizarrest commercials that's come out in 2014 so far. Take a look at it and then call in or give us a little instant message. Let us know what you think. But I want you to check this out. I just think it's so funny. So let's see if we can cue that up. But I took a look at it, and it's seriously the most bizarrest commercial. Like it's freaky. Like,
That's
you know,
cool.
it's
I
for
wanna see
Old
something like that.
Spice, and I was
Oh,
like,
it's Old Spice.
It's Old Spice, which you don't want to be even sitting next to somebody who's wearing Old Spice.
No. But the new Old Spices are pretty good.
But yeah, so check this out.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't see it coming, but it came in a can. Now my sweet son's braiding to a man.
Mine too, and hey, we know just who to blame.
When our sons have fun with women and misbehave.
Old Spice, braid a man on my son.
Now he's kissing all the women and his chores aren't done.
He was just my little sweetie, tiny fingers, hands and feeties. Now he's touching, kissing, feeling all the women because Old Spice
Braid a man on my son, now he smells like a man, and they treat him like one.
So what did you think
That is really
I mean,
cool.
it's bizarre, right?
Yeah.
It's like, it's 2014.
Yeah.
It's only been like a couple weeks.
I think we're starting to follow the UK trend. That's
Yeah.
all I have to say.
Yeah, that feels
It is
very
so
European.
UK.
Yes.
It's so UK. I've been, with everything going on in my world right now, I'm trying to look at different marketing things
Right.
and media, and it just seems like
Very
we are finally
European,
following that European trend, because it really was kind of taboo over here because it wasn't so politically correct.
Right.
Right.
So now we're
yeah.
starting to embrace that a little bit more, I think. So
You
that's
think
pretty cool.
people here are loosening up?
Yeah, and I find that weird because usually the Brits are a little bit tighter than here, but
Oh, I think people in America are, it's so crazy about, politically correct and
I
what
went to
you
my
say
son's
and-
Thanksgiving, like,
You allowed to say
concert.
Thanksgiving? Are you
No,
allowed to
can
say
you say that?
holiday tree?
the 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Native Americans.
Stop.
I swear. But there was
Stop.
one point that they couldn't change it. Like, the music teacher said that, like, we tried to make everything politically correct, but there was one section in the song that it really didn't work. So they said,
Come
end it.
on.
So 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Native Americans.
Native Americans.
I miss Archie Bunker.
Yeah.
And that's when life was simple. Like,
Yeah.
maybe not for everybody. Maybe
Well,
that's a
even the
whole
Je-
other debate
and the
that you get
Jefferson,
into.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, back then, I don't know.
Yeah, crazy.
The world's a crazy place.
So what else
these
we got
days.
in
All
here?
right, well, let's take a short break, right? Let's take a short break here. Give us a chat or give us a call, and we are going to be back with Unsported's Top 10 for 2012.
855-446-7284.
2014.
14! Did I say that?
Donna.
You're like,
Let's come this way.
12.
We must unite. This is the place. You don't have to show your face, girls. I'll be a lady of today. So say what you This can be the final answer. What would you say to me tonight? What will you say to me goodbye? For you, I will always be waiting. It takes two to mend what has been breaking. If you still choose to go, I'll be singing. I will remember you. I know I was the one who teased you. You made the stars so bright for me. But now you've walked away so sweetly. And will you say to me goodbye? Or will you stay with me tonight? For you, I will always be waiting. It takes two to mend what has been breaking.
in Ravio.com.
Let's come this way. We must unite. This is the place. You don't have to show your face, girls. I'll be a lady of today. So say what you Let's come this
Hello, and welcome back to Unsported.
It's not 2012.
No, Donna was confused for
we
a
have to
minute.
remind Donna.
We are back in 2014. We're recapping bads, goods of 2013.
Getting the hard stuff.
Donna's like, shotgun.
Yeah.
Shotgun parenting. It's all that shotgun parenting I'm doing. We'll be back in 2012.
So for my top 10 list this week, we are going to do top 10 things that are now extinct.
Oh boy.
Like we start talking 2014,
Oh, we're
12.
so confused. I mean, it's
So
it's
confused.
Just, oh
It
my
doesn't
God.
matter.
Things that we no longer need.
Denial's a great place.
Hot mess.
Yeah. Number 10, one of them is the encyclopedia.
What?
Who needs an encyclopedia? Like,
Isn't that like WTF? That's all I have to say.
like you show up, they deliver, how many was it?
Yeah,
26
yeah,
books?
yeah.
Like,
Your
who's
parents
gonna
had to
carry
get
it?
Matt, do you know who it was who did the encyclopedia back then, or Chuck? Does anybody know?
Britannica.
Britannica, right?
Yes. Oh, I had one of those
Yeah.
blue and white ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you
We
bought them
couldn't
for like
afford the
$1,000.
encyclopedia.
Who had $1,000? When you had
Were
5
they
kids?
that much?
It was $1,000.
Yeah, they were expensive.
And they would charge you installments.
Yeah, like you would pay and then you get the new
It was
book.
like the like whoever was the vacuum cleaner, like
Yeah,
the full of brush.
Yes, the Electrolux guy would come to the house.
You know, it's so funny that
It's
the
like
X,
you
Y,
need
and Z was all
encyclopedia.
together. Like A through B, like you had one, but then
Yeah.
X, Y, and Z.
See,
like,
X, Y, and Z
like
was
that.
one book.
But remember that noise when it would
Yeah,
open up?
yeah.
I never used that X, Y, and Z.
Well,
one.
that's like,
I never had the Britannica.
yeah. But that's even like the card catalog system at the library.
Oh, it gets me so confused. I went there the other day. I was like, what am I doing
Like,
here?
do you remember your librarian used to yell at you and be like, "You need to know this"?
Yeah, you need to know what the
are.
dot and the
Yeah.
dot is. You're like, what?
Now
But
you
they do
Google
still teach
it.
that. My son is getting library books every week.
Well, that's
That's
good.
good.
We do too. We get library
But I'm
books,
sure
but-
they're teaching that, right?
No, there's no such
No,
thing.
but as an
a
adult,
card
like-
catalog system.
There isn't?
There's no card system. They go on the computer, the librarian, and then you go get the book. There's no like file system of cards that you put out.
You know what
to
they're
see
saying
the
is going to
book.
go away too? That's not on my list, but like penmanship, like script.
Yes, I've
everybody's
heard
been-
that,
A lot of people have been
penmanship, yeah.
saying that on Facebook. I've noticed that's been like a little bit of a trend. Like, this is my son's handwriting, you know, and because they're texting.
Texting.
No, but they're saying they're not even going to teach.
Oh, the
script.
regular.
Oh,
like
cursive.
cursive.
Yeah, cursive.
Just print.
Yeah.
A dying art.
I don't think I like that.
I think everything's gonna.
That's trend. It'll die and it'll come back.
All right,
Where's
number
Little House on
9,
the Prairie when you
Napster.
need it?
Remember Napster?
Oh my God! What?
There's no Napster.
File sharing.
Well, the stealing of the music.
Yeah.
Remember that's what they used to
Yeah.
do.
I never
You don't
did
do
that.
I think you could still steal music, right?
Somehow, yeah, but it's not
Yeah.
through Napster.
All right, let's not
It's
talk
got-
about
Okay,
that.
next.
Yeah.
The floppy disk. Do you know that?
I just
Yeah,
threw mine out a
floppy
couple of
disk.
years ago.
What about the, did you ever do, oh, I forgot the other one. A zip disk.
The zip
Oh, a
disk.
zip disk.
That's how I
yes.
used to get files to print.
Yeah.
Like I used to show up at the printer with the file on my.
Yep, and
Now
then
you just
they print
email
it out for
everything.
you.
Well, what's interesting is you have floppy disk here. And I recently bought a new Mac, and they don't sell it.
They don't
with-
even have a CD holder.
They don't
anymore.
sell it with the CD drive because
Everything could be emailed.
everything
Or
gets
FTP.
downloaded. But
It makes me mad.
you can't. The thing
Can't
is,
share with other
I
people.
actually had to buy an external hard drive
Yeah, that's
because
what you do.
do
if
that.
you make a family movie
Right.
and you go to grandma's and
Yeah.
you want to show it,
Well,
I
I
just
just
thought about that.
Yeah, no, it's. I
you
have an
can't take
external.
it off of a thumbnail. And the TVs, as much as they say, you're not taking a movie on a drive
Yeah.
and sticking it in yet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's very frustrating. Actually, with the baby's christening, my aunt took all these pictures and she gave it to me on a CD. I wanted to do my thank you cards. I get to work, I'm like, where do I put the? I mean,
yeah, there's
it's
no
very-
CD.
Wow.
So I actually ended up buying one, which is smart of Apple because
Another
they
product.
think you need it, and then
Well, you do.
yeah. But think about the
it's-
external CD thing that you had and you threw away because
Yeah,
it came
because you-
in
it
the
didn't come-
computer,
right.
and now you need it back.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
interesting.
Number 7. Look at this. Back to cassettes. A
I thought about
mixtape.
it. Yeah, a
Mixtapes.
mixtape.
And that was kind of fun though that you would make like this specific like for your boyfriend.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, this
Or
is for you.
you'd sit and you'd wait for like Casey Kasem.
Yeah, to play it.
To record and then the pause button and you'd be like, and you get part of the commercial, then you back it up and
That's so
right?
cool.
Coming up next is gonna be whatever. You like wait, like
Yeah.
Wait for
you do
Casey
remember-
Kasem to
remember?
tell you.
Okay,
Those are the
6.
days.
The dial-up internet.
We were just talking about that. I'm like, my computer's so slow tonight. I was like, shh.
You've got mail.
Yeah. I was like, this is terrible. Does your computer work like this? She's like, no.
Did you hear there was some like clip from like the news, I think it must have been like maybe 25 years ago when I heard it. The guy was like, they're like, oh, this whole new internet thing, like, yeah, like this is really gonna be a trend, like, yeah, oh
Yes,
yeah, like
yeah.
you're gonna send files like through an email thing, like
In the air.
Yeah, like,
Now look at us.
I know.
Crazy, right? You know.
I'm gonna send information through the air.
And thanks again, Matt, for our beautiful design.
Oh, we look so good.
I like this. Look at
Yeah,
this top
blending.
10. I mean, it's just amazing.
Do I look less fat now?
Yeah, you're good.
Right?
'cause you're
I do
behind
look
the pink.
less fat.
No, the pink is behind you, I
Yeah,
should say.
and this is just a bag. This
Yeah.
isn't really my body.
not my
That's not your pit. You don't have
It's not my
you don't have overweight pits.
No, I don't have baggy pits.
Big
It's just a
pits.
fashion trend in 2014.
Big
Yeah.
pits.
Spitting. Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
So another one is passing notes. Kids aren't going to pass notes anymore because they just text.
Oh, see, you lose all the innocence and the essence of being a child
You know,
and getting caught. I mean, come on.
I'm sure
Yeah.
they get in trouble for texting
Yeah.
too. But
yeah. Oh, wait, one thing about passing notes. Do you remember you'd write your boyfriend a note or whatever, and then you would fold it up in that
Oh my God, in the triangle?
Yeah.
and you'd have the little triangle note,
yes, and then you'd stick it in.
and
Yeah.
then you'd be like,
Yeah.
you'd open it.
All those things.
Nothing like the caveman
I have a
days.
box of
all-
those triangle notes.
You still save that?
I have
save them.
all my
Oh
triangle
my
notes at my
God.
mother's.
From like me too. Like actually.
From like 7th grade. Me too.
Oh,
Like a thing
wow.
of triangle
like
notes.
5th grade, all that I have them. Do you want to
Yeah.
be my gym partner?
Would be my gym partner.
Remember the thing that used to open it up?
Yeah,
and
then you
go
open, like,
this?
who you gonna
It was
marry?
Like, ask a question, you know,
Are you gonna
like,
marry? Pick blue. This,
yeah,
that,
and then
or
you
a
play
guy.
like Chinese football and
What about
lunch.
like you keep twirling, trying. All right, tell me when to stop, and then you count. You're
Yeah.
gonna be a millionaire. You're
Yeah.
gonna marry someone.
You know what? Those things actually came back
I know.
for a little while because my daughter had one, and then they got banned
Oh, it did?
from the
did?
school. Yeah, because it was distracting.
We were thinking about pitching it to a client. Like we were gonna. It was, you know, how are we gonna package it for the media? We're gonna do something like that. Like.
I think that's great.
Yeah, it was really cute.
Bring 'em
Well,
back.
especially if it's like that age group of us.
Yeah.
They'll get it.
Right, exactly.
You know, you think of
exactly.
Family
Like,
Guy.
It was for a phone.
Right.
Like
You
to
know,
say-
Seth MacFarlane, I think he's genius. Like, you know what I mean? He knows, like, all of us are watching Family Guy, and
Right.
we're all in that age group,
Yeah.
and we just get it.
Yeah.
We're like, oh my God, let's remember that, and
It's
like,
so funny.
And even if it wasn't like a little bit before our time, we still got it. You know, now these kids are just like, oh yeah, remember that text?
You know, I wonder how things are gonna, like, I remember growing up with my mom, like, in all her 50s music, like now, like the oldies, like, I love them. I still listen
Me
to
too.
her.
Yeah.
But so, like, is that gonna, like, is Lady Gaga gonna be, like, oldies? Like,
No,
No.
I don't think that'll ever die.
No.
I know, but what, like, when you think of Bon Jovi, like, Bon Jovi's, like,
Old.
yeah, like,
He needs a new haircut.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I actually saw Prince.
I know
And
you
he's
were talking-
getting old too.
Oh, please.
That made
I
me
saw
feel
him
old.
at the Mohegan Sun. I told
That's
you.
where I went, yeah.
I know. I saw him in this, like, you know, what is it called? The banner. I did not even know it was him. He looked like Michael Jackson, like morphing
Aw.
into something else again. Like
He
what
had
is
a whole
up with
Jimi
these
Hendrix
people?
thing going on.
But he looked like a woman man, like slash.
But let me tell you
weirdo.
something. That man could play guitar.
Oh, I know,
I
but it's
saw
just
him.
so weird.
shake his curly.
I mean,
And the guy never comes out, so he has no
like
idea what the
Prince.
hell's really going on in the world. He really has no idea. He's so introverted.
All right, who's this?
Anyway,
What do you got?
number 4, the TV guide.
Oh wow,
The TV guide.
Winnie
Yeah.
Cooper.
That's awesome.
We don't need the TV guide.
We don't
remember?
need the TV guide.
Fred
But you have it
Savage.
on your
Fred
television.
Savage
I was
and-
doing-
and Winnie Cooper.
Or you anywhere. I mean, yeah, it's all on your TV.
Wait, I think there still is an internet. I think there's a
Okay, but you're not getting that TV guide.
Yeah,
every
it's
day.
on your
with the
actual TV.
crossword puzzle in the back that your
They used
grandma
to flip
did.
through, like, oh, what's on?
And then
couldn't
they
wait,
told
and
you,
you had to wait. You like,
and they told you about the whole show. And then they had a highlight. You know what I mean? Like, oh.
you would like plan out your week.
I remember
you know,
like
oh,
Michael
on
J.
Wednesday,
Fox,
and then you
Michael
just
J.
wait
Fox
for
and Kirk
Wednesday.
Cameron. Those were the days. Those were the days. And
Number-
Dynasty.
I was not a huge dinosaur. Dallas. I did
I'm sorry, Dallas.
Yes.
Who killed?
Number 3.
Who killed Jack?
Blockbuster. No longer. Isn't that sad?
I'm sad about that.
I'm a little sad too.
Because
to go on Friday night, like you look around.
Yes.
Pick out your movie. There was something about that. Getting like your goobers or your Raisinettes.
There was definitely something.
It like started the date. You know what I mean? Like when you would go on a date with someone, like when you first started dating, like you would, let's go to Blockbuster, let's pick out a movie.
Yeah.
Now you just like
Netflix.
Okay.
And
Hulu.
the thing that stinks about Netflix, I mean, they offer a wide variety, but when you used to go to Blockbuster, you could get pretty much anything.
Yeah,
Like,
they
you
don't
could really
they don't
pick
have,
any
yeah.
movie.
Yeah,
Like
they don't
if
have
I
enough.
wanna,
Netflix is rough. They don't have a lot of.
No, and it's older movies.
Yeah.
Netflix, you need to get on a little ball here.
Yeah,
'cause this is
yeah.
getting
I'm not.
ridiculous.
I like Netflix for like.
And
all
even the
stuff.
Disney movies suck.
Yeah.
Okay, so now my daughter's at 3 years old. She loves all the like the coolest movies, and every time I go in there, it's like Pocahontas 2.
Yeah.
And I'm not like I like Pocahontas, but come on, really Hercules?
Yeah.
Who watches Hercules? Yeah.
It's my son loves it though because it has like the baby, like all those like Johnny 10. I don't know Ben 10. I don't even know the show, but he loves it. Like the Power Rangers and.
like if I need a movie for the kids and I can't find it, I actually go to the public library. And there's more.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the public library actually has Blockbuster probably sold all the videos to the public libraries when they went out of business.
Yeah.
And you have to rent them? You pay for it? Or?
No, you don't pay for them.
it's
You
just-
rent,
yeah?
you rent
It's a
them
library,
from
yeah.
the library.
It's like the new book.
Like I wanted to get the Brady's, the Brady Bunch for the
yeah?
kids. So I got the series, and you order it through the public library. So if I want something, if you don't want to buy it on Amazon or whatever it is, you go to the public library.
Cool.
Little tip.
All right, so where we go?
Number 2.
Oh, boy.
The boombox.
Wow. God, can you just remember walking around like this with a boombox?
Remember the waterproof?
And the big ones, like.
Yeah, the Run DMC
They were really
days.
big.
This is Run DMC
The boombox.
days.
Yeah, look at that boombox.
That was
And the cassette and the radio and
it's
the
interesting.
levels, like the levels.
You
could
so you
fix a
can use the equalizer.
Yeah. More bass.
Turn up the treble.
And you
How much were those? I can't.
Like $100.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but
Back
I wanted one for like the longest time. My brother got one. I never got one of those, but I
That's
borrowed
like
from him.
serious.
Yeah.
I got them for my kids though. They
did?
still sell like
Little
like
ones,
little
yeah.
boxes.
But they put the
or whatever.
iPhones in them, right, or something like that.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
And I put
Remember,
them in their
I had a
rooms.
pink one. Remember with the blue, like the turquoise and the
Yeah, but it was like the
light
smaller one.
Yeah.
I had that
Do you
one.
guys remember the guys walking on the street with them on the
Yes,
phone?
totally.
That
Right.
was like, what was that, the late 90s?
And they had their cardboard laid out for
I
their
was gonna say.
breakdancing.
Bonnie's going 80s in here.
Can I tell you?
Bonnie, you going 80s?
It was 80s though, Bonnie.
Early 80s. I wanted one of those so bad.
I know,
Yeah, I
it's
know.
crazy. And it's funny, speaking of Netflix and speaking of boom boxes and the cardboard, I just recently, Netflix, what they do, which I didn't realize, they'll like throw a movie up there for a little bit and then take it down.
Breaking
2! Yes! Oh my God, I saw it! Okay,
Yes,
no, but I
Breaking
watched
2.
Okay, but I watched it. Me and my sister used to,
I'm
like,
hearing
I
the
did
song in my head.
Ozone. Ain't no stopping us. Ain't no stopping. Okay, I loved Ozone. My sister loved Turbo. Okay, like it was a big song.
Wow, you really knew that.
Oh
movie.
yeah, I could
It
tell
is.
you word by word. I could probably do all
Wow.
the moves. But I gotta tell you, I watched it the other night recently, and I wanted like the whole time. I couldn't wait to tell my sister that it was on there. But I watched it. I actually was getting embarrassed
Why?
that I ever liked this movie.
You realized it was like watching E.T. and like all those other movies?
I was like, oh my God. Like,
Or Johnny
hey,
Five.
Kelly, what's up? Oh, good. Like, it was like, I was like, how did
Bad
you-
acting.
and they have
the
like
whole
they have like
scene.
the leg warmers, and they're like, oh God.
She had no bra on at one point, like at
Yeah.
her dad's, with like a yellow something, and like the belts and like the leotards, and
I saw that,
It
yeah.
was terrible.
Those are the days. That was like
Yeah.
old natural.
Hey, Kelly, what'd they call her? Kelly, so I don't know. The kids come running up, and I was embarrassed.
Was there something like, all right, so before Blockbuster, remember when you'd rent movies, but you'd go and buy the VHS movies, and they were like
Video
mom and pop
stores?
video stores,
Yes.
mom and pop
Yes.
individually
Yes.
owned video
Yes.
stores.
Yes.
So when Breaking was out and Breaking 2, you couldn't get that movie. Like you
We
have to
recorded
wait
from
like
TV.
a week on the waiting list.
Yeah.
Wow.
For people to return it and to get
Wow.
that movie.
I mean, that was really bad. It
Yeah.
was really
Yeah.
bad. I can't believe we ever thought that was cool.
That's like waiting for a videotape to rewind.
And then stop again, wrong
Yeah,
spot.
you're like-
keep going.
You're like,
That's a guess. Oh
gotta
my
rewind it. wait for the rewinds.
That is so
And then you have to
funny.
guess it. It's not even like you could see it on the screen.
No, if you hit play and rewind, you can at the same time, but you're wrecking the tape. You're wrecking the tape. Right. So, you used to do that?
Too bad we're only 22.
Yeah.
We really never went through this stage, but
We
now
heard
we know
about it.
Yes.
But it's so we have all those videos like on VHS from college. Like
Oh,
we
yeah.
can't watch them. Like
No.
who would have thought?
No,
Remember
but
we
you
used to
know
carry
what?
around the big video camera and take people like all
Yeah.
night long. I got all these tapes.
Because
to
our
get
video
watch.
cameras are like this. Me and Ann went to college together,
Yeah.
and we would film stuff, but we'd walk around with this big camera with a microphone that went out to here. None of this like on your phone
Right.
thing.
Forget
Yeah.
it. The way like we would have never thought.
Like, Ann, get the camera!
Like
running.
the VHS would pop out of the side. It's fine.
I know.
I have all these videos. I'm like, oh God, if I can just see the two of us on
Oh my
we can't
God,
even
I have
watch
an
'em.
extra VHS and DVD combo. I have 2 of them.
Oh,
we were
the
gonna sell
combo?
them. We were gonna sell
Yeah.
them at the garage sale because I had one that was a stupid idea, but whatever. And my brother comes to the garage sale and he goes, Barb, don't sell this. And I go, why? He goes, because on eBay they're selling for like $200.
it's
People
true.
can't find the VHS. And I said,
Yeah.
I'm not selling it.
Yeah.
I'm keeping 2 in my thing. So if anybody needs to borrow it, you let me
Oh,
know.
so you can
but
convert
you gotta
it
give
to-
it back.
You gotta
Well,
convert
No,
it
no,
to-
no, it's not a
convert to
converter.
DVD.
It's just that you can watch VHS in one and DVD in the other.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
VCR tape that you used to have on top of the TV.
Oh my God!
And
And
it's
you
just a camera with the wire. You had to have the camera
Oh,
plugged in.
attached to the VCR.
God, I remember that too, Chuck.
My dad used to bring that to my dance recitals. I'm not even kidding. The one that would pop up, and he'd be right in the front, and then my mom would sit there like, yeah, the total, like carry the whole thing. The one that pops up.
Yeah, the one
They
that
must be
pops
so
up on the
mad.
top.
Yep, the VHS
My
going that way.
first band video, we had a TV and a VCR on like a rolling cart with a 100-foot extension cord. And one person moving that around while my brother ran around with the camera trying to video.
You're like, watch out, let me get that, let me get that.
Because
Excuse
there
me.
was no viewfinder on the camera.
Yeah, yeah.
You had to watch the TV to see what you were recording.
Oh,
Right.
God. And then
So
if
you
someone
had-
snapped a picture, forget it, it was over.
Right, you had flash, and you needed like Yankee Stadium for lights.
Yeah.
Or else it was really super dark.
Yeah.
You look like you were at night.
It's like the Polaroid, though, too.
Yeah.
Oh, the Polaroids.
Like the
were cool.
Polaroid.
That
They
is
came
a very-
back for a while. They
Yeah.
came back. I thought that was cool.
That was a very
The
cool
Polaroid.
thing.
Because we take pictures now on our phones, and where do they sit?
Well,
on
that's
our
what, yeah,
computers.
what do you
Yeah.
do with them? That's what we were just talking about. Like
There
all these
needs to be
videos.
something invented that we can go through, pick out what we want, let
And
them
make
print
it-
it, not Snapfish, not anything like that.
Right.
Because I'm telling you right now, that is the way of the future. We need to be able to show and view our pictures.
You know, we
I
just
went
bought my
through
mom
so
for
many of my
Christmas.
photos.
We bought her a printer that actually, like, via Bluetooth from your phone, you could shoot a picture and print it. Like
that's
that's
good.
You know what I
That's
mean?
cool.
Like,
That's
because you have
cool.
the picture. Oh, I love it. Let me just
There's
print
no
it.
excuses not
Right,
to do it.
right. You have the you just send it right there. You don't even have to
Yeah.
hook anything up. You pick it and you hit print.
What about this? Do you remember photomats? Photomats.
Oh, we need to go.
Yeah. We talk too much.
Do you remember?
Oh, I didn't do my,
We'll be
can I do
back.
my number one. Wait, my number one thing. Okay. All right.
Back with number 1, people.
We'll be back with number.
All right, call in. Write us a little something on the board. Little tweet.
Has come this way. We must unite. This is the place. You don't have to show your face, girls. I'll be a lady of today. So say what you
Transmission of lice occurs from being in the wrong place at the wrong time, like catching a cold or one of those awful stomach bugs. But we at Got Lice have your solution. You have guaranteed peace of mind in every bottle of Got Lice because all of our products are completely natural and organic, but strong enough to cover all your lice removal needs while being safe and effective. Our professional technicians are specially trained with our exclusive proven technique to successfully comb out head lice. We come right to your home at your convenience whenever you want us. We bring everything needed to perform a successful and complete comb out while eliminating your head lice. and we leave you with our exclusive complimentary products to use for the next 10 days following our treatment. Our technicians also check all family members who have been exposed to lice at no additional cost. Please visit us on our website today at gotlice.co or feel free to call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 646-257-0121.
Has come this way. We must unite. This is the place. You don't have to show your face, girls. Be a lady of today. Say what you
Welcome back.
Welcome back to Unsported.
So, we were talking about a photo mat, and I know you guys don't remember this, but do you remember, we were talking about film, when you used to have to get your photos developed, you couldn't do it yourself.
Right.
So you went to, do you remember those little buildings that you'd put your film in an envelope?
Yeah, those envelopes, I remember
Yes,
that.
and you would drop it off at a photo mat. It was a little tiny building.
that's what a photo mat
Do you remember Back to the Future?
Yeah.
The movie Back to the Future?
Yes.
Go look at Back to the Future, and you'll see that in that
Didn't
movie...
you used to do it at like CVS or something? Or
No,
no,
this
there
is
was...
way before CVS, way before. Then they used to have mom and pop photo places, too, that came
just
after
drop-
Photo
I
Mat.
forget that.
30-minute photo,
30-minute
yeah. there was-
photo.
yeah, but there was
right,
a
Matt.
place, one of the original ones was called Photo Mat, and they'd be these little tiny buildings in the middle of a parking lot. It was the weirdest, smallest building. And you,
Little flower shops that were in the old like grocery center parking lots. It was like a kiosk.
yes, yes.
Like a pop-up.
Yes.
And you would drop off the film. Do you remember it was the cartridges?
Yes. Because the long camera was like,
I remember those when we would go on family vacations and you had to crank the freaking
what about when
Hold on, Mickey. I'm waiting for the flash to reload.
Exactly.
Well, what about when you used to have to put the flash on the top?
Yeah.
And you only got like
They
a
would like
couple
pop out,
flashes.
and then you knew you only had like 5 left or 2 left or whatever.
It's scary. I
went out,
know.
the
I remember that, getting it in and the popping.
And it would
My God.
turn.
You know, and it's so amazing because on the matter of that time that all that you putting the flash on, you taking the picture, waiting for a rewind, waiting for like now you have like 156 comments on it. You know what I mean? Like it's already up and like 50 people like it already.
Oh, shit, I didn't even put that one up there.
I know. Delete.
I'm sorry. I hit check. I hit too many checks.
I know.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, no, nothing's sacred anymore.
I know.
There's no,
All right, so we're down to one. We're
All
down
right.
to finally down to one.
The number one thing that is now extinct in 2014 is being bored on the toilet.
Yeah.
You no longer have to be bored on the toilet. Years ago, you remember you used to read like the shampoo bottle.
Yeah. Well, you'd look at the tiles
Yeah,
and see what you can make out of them because it was so boring.
I would always
It's
read
like-
something like my deodorant.
Yeah.
Now you're online, you're playing video games.
Yeah.
You can check
Chat with your
texts.
friends,
Yeah,
you're like-
totally.
I remember when people actually had a phone in their bathroom. You thought they were so cool.
Yeah, right, that was all-
You're like,
hello.
oh my god! But then you think back and you're like, that's really disgusting.
Yeah, why?
That was like really
Aye,
bad. That's
yeah.
gross.
Why is it gross? I FaceTime on the toilet.
Because you know nobody's cleaning that. You know nobody's cleaning that. What did they say? The dirtiest place right now is a keyboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So think about it, right? Now we're mostly on a keyboard, but before it used to be on a phone. Ooh.
That had to be a probably very dirty phone.
I'm sorry.
Interesting.
That's my OCD coming out.
Interesting. Are we going to talk for a little bit about some of what's going on in 2014?
Sure, hit it. Yeah, we'll talk a little
Okay.
Do we have time, Matt?
We have time? Well,
Couple
okay.
minutes?
All
Okay,
right. So
we'll
we'll just
wrap it
touch a little bit on this because I just think that this is hysterical. So, an Oklahoma man, okay? This is stuff that's already happened. It's still only January 2014. So an Oklahoma man was arrested for giving his father a wedgie, and his father died. An atomic wedgie. His father died. Yeah. We actually, I don't know if we can get it up there, but we actually have a clip of the guy. But the guy died from suffocating in his underwear.
What do you mean?
2014.
Well, how long
This
was
is how
he-
the year is starting
How long was
off.
he holding it for?
I don't know. But could you imagine killing your dad?
I mean, you're suffocating
He
by
gave
the
him a
balls.
wedgie.
You
I
got to
give
be
my
holding
son
that for a
wedgies
while.
all the time.
You got to be holding that for a while.
I don't understand. How did he die from?
He suffocated. I don't know. Maybe if you
Suffocate like he couldn't breathe. I
His
don't
balls
understand.
died? What happened?
I don't know. Maybe if you cover your bunghole? I don't know.
No.
But I
He was
swear, it's true.
unconscious, and they left him laying on the floor, and he ended up suffocating
so
in his
he-
own underwear.
Wait, he suffocated in
Say
his
that
own
again, Matt.
underwear?
He was laying on the floor
Right.
unconscious,
Okay.
and he ended up dying because he suffocated on his own underwear. They left him with the
They-
atomic wedgie.
So
With
the,
the
oh, so the wedgie came
It came
over his
up
face.
and over.
That's the
Okay,
So
atomic
he
okay.
wedgie.
literally
So it
died
has nothing
from
to
his
do with
dirty
his bunghole.
draws.
It's from
Covering
covering
his
his
face.
face.
I mean, you would
the
die
atomic
from
Yeah,
your
he was
dirty draws.
asphyxiated, I guess you could say.
Yeah, he asphyxiated.
Okay.
Now we got the
Crazy,
atomic. I was
crazy.
not. I'm picturing like, oh, he's just
Okay.
pulling it back, and okay, that's it. All right.
There was also a woman, she goes by the name of Beautiful Existence, who drank Starbucks and only Starbucks for 1 year. So we actually have a picture of her.
Oh
Could you
my God,
imagine?
what does she look like?
Drinking Starbucks only for 1 year. Her name is Beautiful Existence. We have some clips. I don't know if they're coming up.
She didn't eat anything else, or she just didn't drink anything else.
Starbucks.
Is
Only
she like-
Starbucks.
does she look
for 1
really
year.
bad?
food?
She calls herself Beautiful Existence.
Oh God, let's
she
just
thin
see
or
this.
is she-
Is she a hot mess?
She wears sunglasses. I imagine she has some bags.
She's got to be a hot mess.
She doesn't eat anything?
There's
Yeah.
no way.
She doesn't eat anything, just drinks.
Starbucks. So she was reported.
Changes it up or same thing all the time?
I don't know her
That's
exact, but
pretty very
only
funny.
Starbucks.
Okay, go ahead.
So, also too, a teenager cut off his penis high on methadone.
Come on, what is methadone? What the
No,
hell?
It's like a drug.
Methadone.
Methadone.
Oh.
Oh my God, methadone is actually a drug.
Cut
that
his penis
You
off.
come off like when you're taking heroin, and then you go
Right,
into
yeah,
like
I've
a
heard of
clinic
that.
and you get methadone. So
Yeah.
it gives you the same, like I guess equivalence to a high of a. Oh God, that's crazy. That's
Yeah.
insane. I mean, you really got to
Cut
be
it off
sick
with what?
to-
Cut it off. I don't know.
Okay,
Cut it off.
next.
with. It doesn't really matter. A sharp object.
What do you do with it?
Sorry, Matt. We don't want to make you feel like uncomfortable and Chuck.
What do you do with that after?
I don't know, but you're
Like, do you
like,
come
"Dude,
out?"
I can't take it anymore. What?
What do you come up like? Look what I did.
Yeah.
What is that?
He probably thought he was in like Call of Duty or
He
something.
actually stabbed his mother afterwards.
You know what I mean? Like
Okay,
some
you run. This
crazy
is
ass
tough. Go
guy's probably like, I'm playing a video game, I'm gonna cut my penis off, but it's really not my penis.
Say no to drugs, man.
Yeah,
if that is
seriously.
not enough.
I mean,
If that's not enough.
Speaking of penises.
that's gonna be the new tagline. You'll cut your penis off if you take drugs.
Yeah. So speaking of penises, this guy came out. You can look him up now
I love how
on
she got
Twitter.
these interesting like clips, or,
Yeah,
or,
go ahead.
you know.
Yes. So he goes by the name of Double Dick Dude. And he actually is he has diphthelia. Is that how you say it? He has 2 penises. And you can look him up. He has a Twitter account, and he says, I have 2 penises.
In the
Ask
same
me anything.
area, or does he
I
have a
think they're
penis?
over each other. You can ask him anything.
At least
Oh my
it's in the.
God.
I
Can you imagine
have a
penis
pic of
somewhere
him
else?
too. I don't. Wait. Okay. All right.
We're really gonna show the penis? Oh, okay.
We're going to show him what he looks like. So, I think what
Poor
is it?
guy, his whole life?
Diphthelia, yeah.
Oh, I'm on
and so
Twitter
when
now.
he
Do
was
Do they
there,
both work?
they both work. He has 2 working penises.
Oh, that could be a lot of fun.
And there he is. There he is. See, he's got the 2 horns, Paul. That's what he looks like. And he has relationships, everything. And so he was asked, would you get it removed? And he said when he was younger, he would have considered it, but now it's just a double blessing. So,
Well, first of all, I wouldn't want to screw him on a good day, so I don't know who's having
You
sex with
wouldn't?
that man.
I don't
you
know.
can You
could
can
be-
think
that
about
could
it,
be-
though. You
Oh,
can get
come
like
on. I
creative
didn't get past the two
spots
horns in the face. In that area.
Might not be as bad as you
Very
think.
down with that.
I'm all about here. Like, what's going on here first? You know what I mean? Like,
I know.
go ahead,
Okay.
Bonnie.
Penises,
Matt.
are the penises stacked or are they side by side?
They're
Oh,
stacked.
those.
So
see, that's
it's
good.
like
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
They're
like a
stacked
right moment
penises.
right there.
Yeah.
It's a double
I-
penetration.
That
Yeah.
could be a good time.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but there's
not
got to be
hot.
others out there.
He's not hot.
Okay, but there's got to be others out there. If it's
There's a lot of
condition-
hot-
I couldn't
Turn
get
out
past
the
the face.
lights.
I couldn't get past the face. I couldn't. Oh
There's
my
a
God.
lot of hot guys that are well endowed.
That
and
is-
there's things we just do for our
What
own
we gotta do,
purposes.
I guess.
Exactly.
Yes.
there's got to be others out there. If they have
I
a
still wanna be
named
hot.
condition, that might be.
But the problem
there
is,
might be.
this is a good segue into the next thing, is they may have too much of this if they have two penises.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Well, what do I got next?
Cheese.
Oh, cheese! Yeah. The country ran out of Velveeta.
That is a very good point.
Yeah.
There might
This
be a lot
Justin!
of-
This Justin!
But with two penises, there might be a lot of cheese.
Yeah. Ooh, from under cheese.
Penis cheese. In between cheese. Oh,
Cheesy peasy. I don't want it.
You know, how do you wash? Like, it's weird, right?
I don't want
But
it.
hold on.
It's bad enough the under cheese. Now in between
That's-
cheese.
that's just- that's
and
gross.
you know there's definitely creases in there that we
Yeah.
don't even know what to do with.
Velveeta would
Wash
have
with one
a
of those
field day with
brushes
this
you
one.
use for getting under the refrigerator. The flat one.
Oh my god! All right, so what's with
So,
Velveeta?
yeah, so the country ran out of Velveeta cheese, which is,
I can't even believe this is a topic. This is like almost like
What?
as alarming as the.
well, the funny thing is, I
what were
never
those things?
used
The Twinkies.
I never used Velveeta, ever.
It's
I
not really
really
cheese. To go get Twinkie because
It's not really cheese.
It's Twinkie.
We're talking about slow food and the country running out of Velveeta. Like,
Twinkies.
they don't make plastic anymore? Like, what?
Oh my God.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
So is it back?
Maybe that was a.
I don't know.
Maybe that was
How do you run out?
Maybe that was a mar. It's not even real cheese, right?
It's not. Guys, gotta get the Velveeta. We're running out.
Maybe
I mean, I do like Velveeta versus mac and cheese. I will say that.
Oh, really?
But I will never eat Velveeta again because I know what's in it. But that's besides the point.
I used it once, and this Christmas I wanted to do this
Yeah.
one specific recipe, and it called
for Velveeta.
Velveeta cheese. And honestly, I couldn't find it, and I thought it was just because I never buy
Oh,
it.
so this is how
and
you
I was
came to
rushing
understand.
through that. I ran through it. I was like, you know what? We shouldn't have that anyway. Like, you know. And
Can you do your rushing through the
I was rushing through, and then. That's how I was. Shut up, let's go. Doing my, chug a beer parenting. Rushing through.
Get in the car. We need Velveeta. Oh, who needs a Velveeta? Go ahead.
And then when
Go on Twitter.
ask the double dick man. So
Go on Twitter. What's going on with the Velveeta? Has anyone tweeted? What's all your friends saying about Velveeta?
but yeah,
Oh
and
my
so when I
God.
learned that, I don't know. Okay. So a guy, 2014, a guy claims he killed Bigfoot.
Oh, geez.
I don't know. To me, if you could see this guy, seriously, he'll bend down here. You can see him. He kind of resembles Bigfoot.
Oh my God.
So, I don't know. He claims it's not a hoax, but we could see
Oh yeah,
it.
let's believe the people on the internet.
I just
So
think
he
that
has this guy, that thing.
that's Bigfoot.
That's Sasquatch?
And he claims to have killed it. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Great. Move on.
2014, we're
Killing
off to
Bigfoots.
the races. What was I going to say? Okay, at least 50 people during the polar vortex burned themselves with boiling water. So apparently, if you go outside and you throw boiling water in the air, it freezes.
Oh, I saw that on TV.
Yeah, I actually have a clip. I don't know if we can cue it up.
I hope it's somebody burnt.
And speaking of penises, this guy actually burnt his penis.
No, come on.
Doing it, yeah. And you
But
hear him
still, we're
saying
not
it,
going to
but-
see a penis.
No, I would love to. but-
Micah's experiment.
I feel like I'm not the only one in Chicago doing this right now.
Whatever, it's not filming.
Oh, I hope I don't get this guy with it. Get quick.
Uh-oh, hurry. Oh, it's hitting the snow. Ready?
I 1.
Oh, ow, you just got hot water on me.
Oh, sorry. If you throw boiling water in the air, it turns to snow. I just got it on myself,
You
too.
just got boiling water on me. You got one more. Oh my god, my hand just froze to the door.
My penis.
Was it a certain moment that you had to do that?
Yeah, like in the
No.
freezing, like below,
Yeah.
below
Because
zero.
of the temperature.
Right.
So
And,
And we're-
and in Chicago, it's the wind, so it's the windshield factor.
There was a guy in, I think, Minnesota.
Yeah.
And he did a video and he peed, and it was -17 outside. What he did first was he took boiling water and threw it up in the air, and it turned into like steam.
Right, yeah.
So he tried to pee, and of course there was a lot of shrinkage. But regardless, he was peeing, and a little stream was going down into the snow, but the rest was turning into water vapor in the air, and it got all over his pants. So when he went inside, his pants were covered in concentrated urine.
That's what I love when like these people try to do something and they're out there to prove something and they're just like idiots.
Yeah.
I have a great idea.
I'm gonna
pee
cut
to
my
the
penis.
atmosphere. Tape it. Get the camera. The VHS.
Yeah.
Bring the whole TV outside.
Pop it in.
Make it
Let me cover
7.
myself with mist of my own urine. Yeah. I miss myself.
Okay, so the Insane Clown Posse is suing the FBI for calling them gigolos. Okay? A loosely organized gang. Suing the FBI. Look at these dudes.
What do they do? What do they
Well, they
known
definitely
for?
need the clown faces. That's for certain.
Those things scare me.
2014. I'm just reporting the news.
Okay.
That's all. Okay. So a Florida woman in gave birth in a parking lot in Walmart while the father was inside shopping.
I don't even want to know what this woman looks like. Do you have a clip?
Come on.
No, there's no clip. It's
Okay.
just reporting the news.
Okay.
But I mean, I have
husband went inside
clip.
to
Yeah,
get the
see?
sales
So
and
it's
she
just-
was-
Yeah, there's the Walmart, the car, whatever. Okay.
And she was giving birth.
Giving birth in the car.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean,
Does anybody shop at Walmart?
I
here?
do. I actually do.
I just can't do it.
There are some things that are worth going to Walmart to get.
It's called
like
shop
sheets.
to store.
And when
Ship
I
to store.
It's true. But when I go there, I know why. Like every once in a while, I'm like, I know why they say, and they have those Walmart clips. I kid you not. I was walking through Walmart and I saw a woman. I've never seen her rack out. She had everything but her nipples covered. And I was like, is this, I wanted to take a picture, and I was just like, I can't get that close to that to take it, you know, without being obvious.
Well, she's like, I don't want to say I
And
was
she
in
was
Walmart
like, come
right
on, let's go, let's go. And I was like, this is really true. So yeah, but I do shop there for certain things. It's just,
But you go to a different one.
the one I go to is apparently bad.
Oh, really? Center Reach? Or is it near you?
Near me.
Oh, yeah, but that's probably better than Center Reach.
Oh, this one's? I don't know.
Well,
I don't know what
oh,
about it.
Oh,
but-
God. Anyway.
Yeah. So Cormac McCarthy, his ex-wife, pulled out a silver handgun from her vagina and used it to threaten her boyfriend
She pulled a gun
Yeah.
out of her vagina.
because he was saying something about aliens. So imagine taking a handgun and sticking it up your vagina. Now,
See,
I have a vagina.
The double penis thing is sounding
But
better
I
and
would
better,
be
right, Barb?
extremely nervous about
would
a
go
loaded
off.
gun in it. No matter how much.
think about that.
Yeah, I hated my boyfriend. I wouldn't be like, oh, where am I going to put this?
Yeah.
Hey! Who does that? What if it went off?
Right.
Like, really? You know? One quick laugh, I'm peeing my pants. I'm going to have a shotgun go off in there.
You're gonna be serious.
Oh,
I don't
my
even
God.
know. I don't
Is
even
that your gun, or are you just happy to see me?
How do you fit a handgun in your vagina? Like,
Wait,
should
Chuck's
call
got something to
Karen.
say.
You should call Caroline. Didn't she get hers pierced?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh my
Caroline
God.
is
Yeah,
pierced,
forget that. Yeah.
Maybe she could use it as a holster.
exactly.
Oh, Carolyn, we miss you.
This is
want
real
you, we
news.
want you and your pierced vagina to come back.
Yes. 2014, we're off to a great start.
Yes.
Okay. So I thought this was very interesting. I'm going to read from this and we can pull it up here. But a girl on Craigslist posted, we'll call it a misconnection. A guy
I like
peed
where
on
Donna's
her.
head's placed right now.
Yeah. Wait, I gotta go over more. There we go.
I feel like I should be like, you know, Kristen Wiig on Saturday Night Live with those little hands. And I put it in my pants and I slapped the penis and I put it in.
So this is the post that she posts on Craigslist, which I think is hysterical.
Okay.
You, 5'8", scruffy, glasses, wearing a blue hoodie outside the VID. I asked you for a lighter. You lit my cigarette, and we talked about our wishes for the new year. We heard the countdown and started and decided to stay outside. I started to cry, and you kissed me. And then we started to make out. After a minute, I felt a warm, and I realized you pissed yourself. I pushed you away, and then you ran, and I wish you had stayed. You peed on me, but it's okay. I just want to know who you are. Please reply, and when you do, tell me why I started to cry, because I don't know, and if it's you, I remember.
What?
I don't know.
Did you
that
go
must
on
have been
Craigslist
some
and
freaking
find
New
this?
Year's. What?
Where did you find this?
It's posted
Oh
on
my
Craigslist.
God.
So you go outside, you make out with a guy, he pisses on you, and then you want him back.
It's probably R. Kelly.
That is the best, like, golden shower. Like,
R. Kelly's hanging out.
I didn't realize I was so turned on.
Yeah, but
Call me.
she's outside the VID.
The VID.
The Venereal Institute for Disease Control. Right?
Come and get all your STDs.
2014, baby.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Someone paid $42,000 to webcam with a dominatrix.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's
so they
crazy.
wouldn't say who it was because I think that's like privacy information, but $42,000.
That's crazy.
Now, fetish, whatever you have,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. But there are starving children in this world. I mean, if I was that dominatrix, I would have just did it for free and gave the money to charity, but whatever.
No, they don't really make that much money as dominatrix.
Yeah, yes. Okay, so last but not least, this was...
Wait a minute, we'll have to do a dominatrix show, you know.
We
Now.
should.
Jesus.
That's what we should do. We
I
should
am not
totally
putting
get
that ball in my mouth.
Let me get through my PX90 first.
Yeah.
My vagina is 8 miles long. It's terrible.
Place
Yeah,
the
but you don't-
lotion
you
in the
don't have to-
basket.
You don't have to show your vagina.
I know, but we're going to have to do a lot of Kegels before the show.
Kegel exercises. Next Unsported.
We have to have somebody to show us that.
Yeah.
Like somebody to come on. If there's anybody out there that may be watching that does these type of things, hit us up.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah.
We'd love to
Yeah.
chat
Talk
with
to
you.
Matt.
Talk to Matt.
Don't call me.
Yes.
Don't put it on
stomach.
Craigslist.
Yes. Don't put it on Craigslist.
I don't know you.
You can't pee on us.
Yes.
Okay. So last but not least, 2014, we're going to show a clip. An Alabama fan, mother of 3, okay, went pretty much ape crap on an Oklahoma fan at the Sugar Bowl. So just take a look at this.
Oh boy.
Hey, stop! Yo! Because you want to kiss? Because you want to kiss?
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Go home, Grandma! Go home! Go home, Grandma! Go home!
Hey!
Oh yeah!
mad about?
I don't know. But the moral of that story is it just goes to show.
They called her grandma.
Yeah, that in 2014, you can't be an asshole without getting videotaped. So that is my advice. Like, you know, you used to be able to get drunk and do stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Like, she was wasted.
And everybody would have a different memory of it.
Yeah.
That's all. That didn't happen.
So
Oh,
it
no,
didn't
It wasn't that bad.
No, that's what I said.
It wasn't that bad.
She was making out with
This is
him.
on video.
Yeah.
She was making
She was making out with him. He came on to her.
Yeah,
Like, you
she's
know.
done for.
So, anyway, 2014, if you're going to do something like that, you're probably going to get caught.
Well, that's
And
what they say. Thank God that, you know, we did all our drunk, stupid stuff before there was Facebook.
Yeah, thank
Oh,
God.
yeah, sure.
Cameras and...
Glad we were out of that.
Yeah, totally.
So glad we got that out of our system.
We were lucky.
No record.
No, this is not wine.
So that's it. That's our show for 2014.
Yes.
We hope that you enjoyed, and please come back to visit us.
February, we'll be back.
February we'll be back with lots of love. Now, what will we have in store?
Love you.
Yep. Valentine's Day. So what will we have in store?
Love is in the air.
Girls,